Volatility likely to be the hallmark of today's trade as Fed minutes showed that inflation remained much too high. Hence, some additional policy firming may be appropriate to attain a sufficiently restrictive policy stance to return inflation to 2%. Reigniting inflation fears a spike in oil prices to $83 a barrel. Well, the good news is that the US March Consumer Price Index, CPI, gained 5% year-over-year, below estimates of 5.2% and down from the 6% result in February. Strictly speaking, with inflation cooling, markets are growing more confident that the Federal Reserve can soon pause its rate hiking campaign. Please note, the Federal Reserve is on interest rate increases spree as they meant to flatten inflation by reducing economic demand. The Fed's aim is to move inflation down to 2%. The peak inflation for the pandemic era was just over 9% in the middle of 2022, and now it has fallen to 5%, indicating that some of the Fed's work is starting to bear fruit. Meanwhile, minutes from the March 21st to 22nd meeting show that the collapse of two banks last month and the turmoil prompted several Federal Reserve officials to consider whether the central bank should pause its aggressive pace of monetary policy tightening in March. Now, the other big catalysts that are likely to trickle in. 1. US Producer Price Index, Thursday. 2. US retail sales and consumer confidence on Friday. Global cues are negative. In yesterday's trade, FIIs bought shares worth Rs 1,908 crores while DII sold worth Rs 225 crore. Fando options data suggests Nifty's range of 17,100 and 18,000 zone. India VIX is at 12.27 levels. Nifty PCR is at 1.29. Bank Nifty PCR is at 1.16. Nifty's outlook for the day, volatile and choppy. Market breadth for the day is likely to be neutral. Sentiment is likely to be bullish. Nifty's technicals are suggesting consolidation amidst slight overbought conditions. Nifty CMP 17,812. Nifty's intraday support at 17,721 mark on closing basis. Biggest Nifty intraday hurdles now at 17,907 mark. Nifty's range for the day is seen between 17,750 minus 17,950 zone. Bias for the day, positive. Bank Nifty, CMP 41,558. Bank Nifty's intraday support seen at 41,227 levels. Major interweek resistance now placed only at 42,045. Bank Nifty range for the day at 41,200 to 42,200 zone. Bias for the day, positive. In yesterday's trade, a beat mood prevailed at Dalal Street as Nifty's optimistic baton continued for the 8th straight day. Nifty